The reversal to mastery is to deny its existence or its importance, and therefore the need to strive for it in any way. But such a reversal can only lead to feelings of powerlessness and disappointment. This reversal leads to enslavement to what we shall call the false self. Welcome to Flourish. This is a bonus episode. I'm Diane Planetan, and you are in the right place if you're ready to create an inspired life. And we do so by working on our own personal development, so we can be strong role models for those we love and mentor, and strong for our own personal well-being. I just had to include one more episode from Robert Greene's best-selling book on mastery, because this is the reversal of fortune that he discussed at the end of the book, that if you choose not to pursue mastery, this is what happens. Your false self is the accumulation of all the voices you have internalized from other people, parents and friends who want you to conform to their ideas of what you should be like and what you should do, as well as societal pressures to adhere to certain values that can easily seduce you. It also includes the voice of your own ego, which constantly tries to protect you from unflattering truths. This self-talk to you in clear words, when it comes to mastery, it says things like, mastery is for geniuses, the exceptionally talented, the freaks of nature. I was simply not born that way. Sound familiar? Or it says, mastery is ugly and immoral. It is for those who are ambitious and egotistical. Better to accept my lot in life and to work to help other people instead of enriching myself. Or it might say, success is all luck. Those we call masters are only people who were at the right place at the right time. I could easily be in their place if I had a lucky break. Or it might also say, to work for so long at something that requires so much pain and effort, why bother? Better to enjoy my short life and do what I can to get by. And that is the unfortunate way that we have structured our society. It worked to a certain degree for the masses. Those little voices in your head, those little doubts, those questioning, those feeling like, oh, I'm a victim, no one's helping me. You're right. No one's coming to your rescue. You're absolutely right about that. But you're in control. And once you can take control of your mind, to organize your mind, to have peace of mind, you will have a little bit of better flow. You'll have some organization to your life. You will discover your life's task, your life's calling, and you will pursue that path. But as long as those naysayers are in there, they're not going to lead you to the path of mastery. And that also takes time. Think about who you're surrounding yourself with as well. People just love to talk negative, don't they? He goes on to say, as you must know by now, these voices do not speak the truth. Mastery is not a question of genetics or luck, but of following your natural inclinations and the deep desire that stirs you from within. Everyone has such inclinations. This desire within you is not motivated by egotism or sheer ambition for power, both of which are emotions that get in the way of mastery. It is instead a deep expression of something natural, something that marked you at birth as unique. In following your inclinations and moving towards mastery, you make a great contribution to society, enriching it with discoveries and insights, and making the most of the diversity in nature and among human society. It is, in fact, the height of selfishness to merely consume what others create and to retreat into a shell of limited goals and immediate pleasures. Alienating yourself from your inclinations can only lead to pain and disappointment in the long run, and a sense that you have wasted something unique This pain will be expressed in bitterness and envy, and you will not recognize the true source of your depression. Does that hit home? That, unto itself, if you hear nothing else, will make you believe in yourself, will make you determined. And if you're angry, and if you're like, oh, those tiger puppies, man, everybody feels that way. Use your anger, use your frustration, use your disappointment, pick up your bootstraps, head held high, shoulders back. You're unstoppable. It's a daily reminder, could be even an hourly reminder, depending on your scenario. But you gotta get going. You gotta get going. We're living longer and longer. Are you in your 50s and listening to this? Well, guess what? You're maybe halfway through life now. Let's get going, right? Think about that. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Here we go. He goes on to say, your true self does not speak in words or banal phrases. Its voice comes from deep within you, from your strata of your psyche, from something embedded physically within you. It emanates from your uniqueness, and it communicates through sensations and powerful desires that seem to transcend you. You cannot ultimately understand why you are drawn to certain activities or forms of knowledge. This cannot really be verbalized or explained. It is simply a fact of nature. In following this voice, you realize your own potential and satisfy your deepest longings to create and express your uniqueness. It exists for a purpose. It is your life's task to bring it to fruition. It is your life task. Please, somebody out there, please help the rest of us by sharing what you know, by creating, by inventing, by doing, by giving back to society. You do that, and you will live a more inspired life. Start today, but don't forget, hit that subscribe button, because I'm going to see you next week.